Today on Color Outside the Box podcast.
In week 1, the deep breathing so we can start your body to burn the fat immediately. Week 2, we're going to talk about the blood work, know your metabolic numbers and your body weight. Week 3, we're going to talk about the exercises and movements that's going to help eliminate stress. It's going to help you sleep better and help your body to start losing weight naturally.
Color Outside the Box is a podcast series that focuses on creating a better you. Whether it's advice about family, relationships, raising children in this technological world, marriage, or careers, we seek to find the answers to help you live your best life. So start your Monday morning off right with me, your hostess with the mostest, Princess Miller, on Color Outside the Box right here on iTunes and everywhere podcasts can be heard. Well, good Monday morning, and thank you for tuning in to the Color Outside the Box podcast with your hostess, Princess Miller. And I am here ending this wonderful segment on empowering you with prevention with Dr. Ruby McMillian. Dr. Ruby, how are you doing this morning?
Oh, I am fine. I'm really good. Princess, I'm looking forward to closing out this time with you and looking forward. I like that what you said in your intro, to come with the hostess with the mostest. I like that. And I'm thinking about, in this segment, we're going to be closing out with empowering us with prevention tips. And one of those tips is you're listening to Dr. Ruby, okay, this hostess with the mostest, and the Kingdom Prescription. Truly, that has been sent for all of us who are looking to make changes in our lives. In over 90 days, 3 short months, we can have a better quality of life.
That's what it's all about. That's the mission of our show, helping you to live your best life. And that doesn't mean just, financially. That means health. That means relationship. That means every area of your life emotionally.
Right. Yes.
We want you to live your best life. So today we're talking about empowering you with prevention, and we're going to talk about some tips. We've also talked about this month how to prevent the onset of type 2 diabetes. We talked about eliminating high blood pressure. We talked about how to read your numbers, but we want to talk about the tips that we could use because, over your vast years of experience, there's a lot that knowledge that you've acquired, and we want to be able to pull on that knowledge so we can live our best life. So are you ready, Dr. Ruby?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So we talked about type 2 diabetes, and you gave us some really good tips on what we could do to if we were diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, if we're, on the path of type 2 diabetes, what we could do to eliminate that. So give us some tips that we could utilize that's going to help us to get on the right path.
Well, first of all, I want you to have a made up mind. I do not want you to have to experience what a lot of us had to do, and including yours truly. I waited because I was caring for everyone else. Every time I hear Princess say that she's worked 7 days and 7 days and 7 days and doesn't rest, it reminds me of myself, because when we get so involved and we do so many things and we're not sensitive to be noticing what we're supposedly noticing about our bodies, it pulled us into a situation where we're at risk health-wise, especially if we already have a history of type 2 diabetes. But here's some of the tips, because that's what we're closing out with now on this week. First of all, make up your mind. Get with a group of people who are like-minded, who want to be healthy. Mm-hmm. All right? Connect with a coach, yours truly, Dr. Ruby Moore McMillian, the only biblical health professor in the state of Alabama. You hear me? I'm the only one. And I want you to know that once you connect, then I want you to think of the coaching aspect, the nutritional coaching that will guide you into having a healthier relationship with food, because everything that's going to go on in your body in health will be determined by the quality of food and nutrients you place in your mouth. I want you to know that even in this part, I'm not asking you to go in your house and throw away anything, because a part of the Kingdom Prescription classes, we do what they call a pantry makeover, and we also go to the grocery stores to show you the myth that's being said that you cannot be healthy because it's so expensive. That's not true. There's some things that I've learned over the years that you can go from, if I can say some of the stores, you can go from some of the higher grocery stores and some of the primary things that you need for your body and for nutrition you can find at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store. So I want to show you that you can be healthy and thrifty at the same time. So I want you to think of what you enjoy doing. We have got to find our niche. It's important for us to move. For a lot of us who are sedentary, who are at our desk 6, 7, and 8 hours a day, and there is no movement that's going on, there's no regular oxygenation of your blood, then you're again putting yourself at risk. So find out what happens, what works for you to make you want to move. All right, for at least 30 to 45 minutes, 4 or 5 times a week. Mine is dancing. Okay. I love to dance and I love to hula hoop. So believe it or not, hula hooping will help you break down some visceral fat in your stomach. Okay. And dancing is because I just enjoy doing it. If you enjoy swimming, please do it. There is a must that you do that. Now, during the days that this other tip, which is phenomenal and which I will teach you when you come to the Kingdom Prescription classes with the Lean Start. I'm going to teach you how to do the breath of life, the deep diaphragmic breathing. It will teach you how to allow your body to become a fine-tuned breathing and fat-burning machine, being in your home for 45 minutes when the weather permits that you can't go out to walk. So when you have the tip to learn how to breathe, to know how to move, learn how to take the proper nutrients that you need, and also the foods that you enjoy, to learn how to prepare them correctly. These are the most 5 powerful tips that I can give you this morning.
Awesome. And so as I shared on the last show, when I was, making that transition, sometimes it's just finding substitutes for the things that you love, that you know that you're not supposed to have. That's correct. And in my case, I love my Mountain Dews. I talk about that all the time. But finding, other alternatives, you can buy energy things that go in your water. Crystal Light, if I'm not mistaken, has a energy supplement that you can put in your water to make sure, number one, you're getting your water. Number two, that you're getting that boost of caffeine that you need in order to get your day started. Right. I incorporate smoothies. Right. I love Smoothie King. I've downloaded their app, and I'm there on Friday mornings to get my $5 smoothie, and sometimes 1 or 2 more times throughout the week to get, making sure I have that protein. And sometimes if you need that extra boost of energy, to make sure that they add the energy, or you get one with coffee or whatever it is that you're trying to do. There are alternatives for pretty much anything that you want to do or can think of to help you aid yourself in this road to healthy living. So talk about some of those tips that you told us in show 2, where you talked about eliminating high blood pressure, and you talked about that beet smoothie. Yeah, that beet and celery smoothie. Yes. When we want to beat up high blood pressure, we want to also push out high cholesterol and bring down your LDL, which I call the low down lipids, the low down fats. We want to make sure that we have with us the understanding of using smoothies. We can use the apple cider vinegar with honey. And please, let's not forget how to have that hot lemon water. You can just make a hot lemon tea, okay, that will help your body to, even though it's acid going in, it becomes alkaline in your body with your natural juices in your stomach. It will help you to push out toxins, help break down unhealthy fat in your body. So it's very simple, but it's just a part that we need to activate it. So what do we say that we're going to do, Princess? What was one of the first ones that I noted?
So she's being a student. Because I'm talking, I got to make sure that we're hearing.
We're going to do the beet juice, and we're going to
beet and celery.
Mm-hmm, beet and celery. We're going to also do the honey and the apple cider vinegar cocktails
with the mother. I need to reiterate the apple cider vinegar with mother. You don't have to use the highest one that's on the market. There are other ones, as long as it says the mother. And of course, the mother is the whole core of the apple. I don't want you to just to go get a brown vinegar and put it in and put that's
don't go get the one from Dollar General.
No, that's not the one. That's not the one. And when you mix those and you take the apple cider vinegar, but it's in my book on page 11, and it teaches you that it is a 2-4 thing. And this is a tip until you can get started. When you do the apple cider vinegar with honey cocktail, you can do this one prior to any birthday celebration, prior to your Sunday meal. Remember I told you that if you're going to make a healthy lifestyle change and you eat it 5 to 6 days a week, on that one day a week when you decide you want to have, listen, I was a sugar junkie to Almond Joys. Well,
I love Almond Joys.
Okay, well, probably, yeah, because one of the tips is that we know we have to get out all that sugar and fat out of our bodies, because we know that sugar has all of America hooked. We eliminate all of the sugars and stuff out of our bodies by taking steps to use the apple cider vinegar with honey, to use the lemon tea, also using the beet with celery juice. You can do it just in a glass and add some water and drink it, or you can put it in a smoothie. And you can do it by deep breathing and walking. We need to cleanse our blood. There is a cleanse that we can use that will help you eliminate the sugar out of your bloodstream. Because you said something, and I didn't get a chance to hit it before, but you said that when you went through that emergency, you went into the emergency room and they took your urine, and they found that you had blood in your urine. Okay, I mean sugar in your urine. I'm sorry, that you had sugar in your urine. Well, when you have sugar in your urine, that means that you are really in a bad place, and that you need to make some changes immediately, because when the sugar is not being absorbed into your muscles to give you the energy the way it's supposed to be, that's when the sugar then drives up your blood sugar. That's when it drives up your blood pressure. And that means that it's weakening every major muscle in your body. Okay. So we want the process of eliminating those was what did I say?
The process of eliminating those will be the exercise and moving more, the breathing. The breathing, And then it'll be changing your diet.
Yes, and it will be using the vinegar, using the beets and the celery, moving your body, hydrating yourself, right? And then also, more importantly, to eliminate the high use of sugar and starches and the wrong types of fats in your body, and replacing them with the healthier ones. So that's why when you come to the classes, Dr. Ruby is going to show you all of those. We're going to lay it out. We don't have enough time on this air to go through all of the class settings and all of the what's on our syllabus for the 5 classes. But I want you to know that we cover clearly in week 1, the deep breathing, so we can start your body to burn the fat immediately. Week 2, we're going to talk about the blood work and how to know your metabolic numbers and your body weight. Week 3, we're going to talk about the exercises and movements that's going to help eliminate stress. It's going to help you sleep better and help your body to start losing weight naturally. Week 4, we're going to get into the full disclosure of how the right nutrients will improve your health and will help you to start eliminating a lot of the medications that you're on. And week 5, we're going to continue in eliminating pharma medications by using food as your medicine. So we have the preventive tips. All right. All we have to do is activate them. And so that's why I want to invite you to go to my website, to www.thekingdomprescription.com, And to sign up for the classes, we have special